Hey Pat, Ryan here with the week 1 video analysis. So this one is more so looking at your body position. Alright, so what the things that determine your body position, such as head position, chest, your entry, your feet, your kick, and all that type of stuff. We can also then have a look at your high elbow catch under the water. Okay, so your entry and extension. Let's have a look here. The first angle we have is just on top water. Okay, so I quite like what I see here. Alright, you're entering, diving forwards in your stroke. Okay, and this position here looks pretty good. Your head, your crown's just on top of the water. I can see the feet just breaking the water, which means we're relatively horizontal. Alright, let's have a look here if we get a breath in. Yeah, that looks pretty good too. You can see how the head's nice and low when we breathe. It's not lifting out of the water. Okay, so from this camera angle, no real concerns. Alright, what happens under the water is another story. Right, so let's have a look here. Okay, first of all, just having a look at your overall body position. Alright, doesn't look too bad. Alright, we're probably just a little bit low, okay, through our hips. Although our feet are just breaking the surface, we can just see we've just got a slight sort of slump down through the hips here. Alright, so just when you swim, just think about just having a little bit of a squeeze of your glutes. Alright, squeeze the glutes a little bit, that'll help to activate these core muscles a little bit more. Alright, because we're really just looking for a nice sort of straight horizontal line here. Alright, I think I'm going to challenge you to put your head down just a fraction. Alright, your eyes here are looking forwards about 45 degrees. Alright, I want you to just look forwards about 10 to 20 degrees. Alright, there's no real need to look forwards that far. I think we spoke about some of the better swimmers can afford, the Olympic swimmers, to look forward a little bit. But for yourself, I want you to just pop those eyes down just a little bit. Alright, having a look at the feet. So you're getting in a pretty good position. You can see the feet are nice and straight here. The ankles are flexed, which looks good. The only real concern I have is probably the range that you're getting out of your kick. Alright, so although your ankles, your toes are pointed, you're not getting a great deal of range in your ankles. If we can improve our range, we'll just get a little bit more momentum and speed from our kick. It will help to bring up the body position just a little bit. Alright, now having a look at the breath. The breath looks fine. You can see how we're still keeping that head fairly low. So when we breathe, we really don't want to throw the body position out. We don't want to throw our alignment out. I can see that this time here you've over-rotated. Alright, I know you've over-rotated because the feet have swept wide. So just remember, tone down that rotation a little bit. Alright, having a look at the entry, extension and catch. Okay, so you're really driving that hand in. Alright, the position there looks fine. Alright, people who are more flexible can start the catch higher. Alright, but look, I think that looks pretty good. Let's see what happens now. Alright, so you can see we've got the vertical forearm here. Alright, so in this position now we're very powerful, we're pulling the water backwards. And we'll go back here and start again. Okay, so it's this position here that we lower the fingertips to the floor and the elbow goes out a little bit to get that high elbow catch. Alright, the elbow is not dropping, but we can improve our catch. We can get up and over our stroke a little bit more from improving that elbow angle. This is under the water we're talking. Alright, that looks good. Okay, that's a very nice way to start your catch. And the camera goes skew. Okay, so it's not a bad position. Just keep the head down a little bit more. Okay, and the actual catch we're getting on this side, it does look pretty good. Alright. Alright mate, I'll